Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners on the Spotlight channel. Another huge update in Tesla. So gap up just above our 670 level and then running through everything up to we're watching 769 closing just below that, then spiking through it at the very end of the day. I have to update a bunch of these levels. Can't give trading advice, but been doing this for a long time. Start being very cautious with this. This is really getting very overextended. And as things go up very fast, especially when they start going vertical, they can also come down very fast. So do your research on that, because there are many times that things you can even witness before. Go back even within the last couple of years. Look at Bitcoin when it ran up to 19,000 something, then came back down. It gets overextended, and this is not driven by shorts. Short interest is been collapsing, so this is actually a bunch of money just piling in. Now there's huge volume on this. Don't get me wrong, but many times you can find a blow off top. And again, you can keep trading it with the trend because the trend is up. But be prepared. You know where your stops are, know where your reversal point is. There's no sell signal yet, but it's incredibly, incredibly overbought. So just keep that in mind, because these things can and will reverse at some times, and vertical up generally leads to vertical down. Especially when there's not short covering coming involved, when it's just a lack of buyers, and all of a sudden then it starts dropping, and the weak longs start selling, and then it starts piling on itself. So again, be careful. We don't really have a pausing bar yet, so sorry about that. I'm just doing this to the point of, so we have some upside price targets and retracement levels. So next upside price target 817, cluster 847, minor level 862, then 990 cents, so essentially 900. We'll look out at the daily too. On the 4-hour, key support coming in about 671 to 678. Minor support about 728, then major support 671 to 678. Keep in mind there's another gap down here, and I have to update that level too, right to here. So those are the key levels, and then 614 on the 4-hour. Let's look at the daily, and this is what I mean. When you start getting these extended price moves pulling way away from the rotation zone, and we've talked about this before in cryptos and in Tesla, when you start getting far away from the rotation zone, it's going to return to the rotation zone one way or another, whether it drifts sideways, but generally when it goes vertical, it tends to come back vertically. Support on the daily, major support all the way back at 633, and then below that 556. And I'll show you look at the weekly. Would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight weeks up, no pausing, no corrective weeks. Now people are going to say it's going to whatever ridiculous price, because it's now valued at all but higher than everything but Toyota. And you can say it's a growth story and everything else, and they still are only looking to deliver 500,000 cars next year, when some of the big boys deliver 10 million. So, and they're starting to deliver more electric cars. So just be careful. It might be outpacing where it should be. I mean, fundamentally, it's definitely overvalued, but even technically now it's getting overvalued. Look at this RSI in the weekly. What is the RSI in the weekly? 98.2. This is just pegged on our short-term RSI. So we can't give advice, but just start researching what happens when things start going vertically, peeling away from all the rotation zones and get very overextended. That would be the advice I can give you, to just do your research and know where your levels are, and know when to move your stops or take some profits, and know what your strategy is to not get caught off guard. So above, we already covered 900, and then the next one is 938.50 area. Good luck with trading to everyone, and I hope you're all doing fantastic, and we will talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.